I'll be honest, when CM Punk tore his tricep, I just thought he was a major pussy. I cut a promo about it. I'm like, you tore your little tricep?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, I
dude,
forgot about that.
When I said it, I was like, I hope this doesn't ever happen to me.
Oh, you dumbass.
Jeez.
You can't ever, like,
I didn't know that.
prey upon people's injuries.
I know. And he was just standing there, and I remember thinking, the dude tore his tricep. How was he out for 6 months?
How bad could it be?
How bad could it be? It's a fucking tricep. It's horrible. So what had happened
Shame
was
on you.
I was on the outside. A nearly 300-pound Dawkins comes flying over the ropes. He lands on me. My arm is flexed in trying to catch him, landing on the ground, and too much weight, too much tension. I could feel the tendon snap off the elbow. And it's interesting because the triceps, I can't even point. The triceps in the middle of your arm, but it came from the elbow. It came from the bottom of the tricep. Yeah, it detaches.
It's attached here and in the shoulder.
And I've been injured so many times. I knew immediately. And you can hear. Listen closely to when it happens. You can hear me. I'm not selling like a wrestler. That's real pain.
Aww.
I'm like because I knew in that moment I'm fucked.
Didn't you raise your hands in the ring?
So here's another thing. You may be able to hear this on the audio. Unfortunately, it cut out. I did have my mic on my arm. I told Austin when we were in the ring, I said, I tore my tricep, and he like looks at, we're still working, and he looks at me, he's like, what, are you fucking serious? I'm like, yeah. And then Braun Breaker goes to raise our arms because we had just won the match. And I go, I hurt my arm. And he takes a second. I'm like, please, careful. And then he slowly raises it up, and it was fine. But in that moment, I was like, bro, like, my partner's about to rip my fucking arm off more
Probably
than it already
adrenaline
is.
stuff. It was also the end of the match, so it was hard to see if you actually hurt yourself,
Jeff.
for a spectator.
That's one of the most disappointing parts about it. It was the last move that I was a part of in the match. It was the last fucking thing. I hit this move right. I'm going home. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. That and many other little things about this injury has put me in a pretty mentally stuck spot that I am not used to. It's depressing, bro. I just don't know how else to say it. And I'm like not the depression guy. You guys know I'm pretty just like gung-ho and happy about life. Bro, I'm every day is a little better, but I'm struggling, I'll be honest with you.
I asked him about it in the car yesterday, and I was like thinking to myself how an injury like this affects him versus someone like me, for example. Like, I'm a very just like comical guy. Like, I love having a good time. So much of his life is based on like that masculine physical standpoint of like ability to defend family and do this and wrestle and fight. That like, dude, you took one of his arms. One of his arms is now like, he's basically like, not to put it in that sense, but he's basically like the reverse form of a pirate. Like he has like a peg arm.
Peg arm.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like at any point now, he could just be like, walk the plank, matey. Like he's fucked up. Dude.
We know him for so long, right? 12 years, probably 11 years. Logan's always going, right? It's movement. It's this. We got to go. We're going to China. We're going to Japan. We're going to this place. This is hard for him. It's one of the reasons why we're here.
Yeah.
To know that like we know you. It's going to be hard for you, but you're going to bounce back, and it's going to teach you many things. It just you can't write the script going forward.
Yeah, God willing, that's the course. It just I get a little stuck thinking about all the things that I could have done differently or what my life would have looked like. Because truly, bro, at least in my professional career with the WWE, which I love, I literally think it's the best job in the world. Before every match, I'm just like, man, this is the best job in the world. I'm so excited to just get out there and perform. I felt like me and Austin had so much momentum, and we were about to go on a generational tag team run. I'm in the best shape of my life ever. My whole business is firing on all cylinders. We're about to launch Rip It. We've been working on this collectible platform for 8 to 9 months. I have about 3 to 4 major Pokemon and collecting videos coming out. Like everything, anti-fund, everything is just firing. And then I'm just thrown this curveball during the last move of this match. And now the next 6 months of my life look drastically different, and I cannot see the silver lining yet.
Showing people through your journey, which is what you do, right, on your vlogs and stuff and here, how to get through something like this.
Yeah.
Because it happens to people in many different ways in life where it's like, damn, I can't deal with this. I'm depressed. This has thrown me through a loop. I had this perfect plan that was going right here and it was just about to hit, and then everything's ripped from me. So it's exciting to see you like through this journey, focus on that to show people who have watched you for years how to get through something and be honest and truthful, of open. Like, this is not often Logan Paul who says I'm depressed.
But for him personally, it's like that's to get through it. Perspective is an important thing too, because brothers, imagine this happened to you and you weren't Logan Paul. You were a guy at construction site who needs to like feed the family, and like he has to too, and this will affect him or potentially affect him in some way, right? But like imagine you like are the only provider, and if you don't go to work, and it happens, people get hurt on a job site and they can't go to work, they can't work.
That's the thing as well. I have so many things to be thankful for and so many blessings in my life that like I'm trying to basically tell my inner bitch to like shut the fuck up. But at least for now, I'm gonna bitch and moan.
But
it's making me feel better.
You should feel it.
And I told that to my wife. I say, yo, I need 7 to 14 days to be a sad, miserable complainer. And then I'm gonna get on my horse and fucking kick this recovery's
What day
ass.
are we on
Which
now?
is great. We're on day 6 out of surgery. And like, yeah, I have my physical therapy coming in after this.
I just think for the vlog, it's important daily almost to like check in and be like, this is what's happening. This is how I'm feeling. This is what's going on. Even if you don't use all of it, I think it's amazing content.
I've been vlogging it, yeah.
But that mental versus the just like, showing the physical part.
I think there's also a difference between talking through stuff and coming up with coping mechanisms and so on and so forth, and complaining. It's actually a funny day that we're bringing this up because today's June 1st, the first day of Men's Mental Health Month. And we've had a lot of conversations on both sides of the spectrum from people like Patty over the years who have always encouraged men to talk about things that they're feeling and steering men away from those crises where they end up not talking and bubble over and maybe do something to themselves or someone else. And then you've got Dana White side of the spectrum where it's very much like, yo, stop talking about that type of stuff. Like, no one wants to hear about your problems. Boss up and fucking get through it. And I've always been obviously more on the Patty side. It's not complaining. It doesn't have to be complaining. It could be like, yo, this is what I'm feeling today. When I talk about OCD or anxiety or any of those mental health concerns, it's because there's a toolbox for each one of those. It's not a complaining thing. It's like, yo, do this to get out of it. And he's going to have to employ the same toolkit to get through this. Just not talking about something's ridiculous. Boss up, get through it. That's a very like medieval approach to life. There's a real toolkit for this type of scenario of what to do on days 0 through 7, what to do on days 7 through 14. And that same toolkit exists for all the problems that people in the audience are facing, whether they're financial, they're anxiety, they're depression related. There's toolkits for those problems. That's why you talk to professionals about them, because the professionals often have insight on what those things are.
My feeling on it is it's usually the future that makes you feel anxiety as opposed to like being the present and being like, hey, I'm breathing. My family's healthy.
Yep.
I got to figure out my finances and this and that. But like right now, I'm okay.
Well, that's when people ask me how I'm doing, at least now my response is, I'm okay. I'm alive. Like, let's start there.
Yeah, basically.
The rest of my body's healthy. I can breathe okay. My heart's okay. I'm fucking alive. I'm good. Just need that second. All things considered, like God willing, it's going to be okay. And I'm going to try to knock out this recovery and be back as quick as possible because I know my return to the WWE will be glorious, like actually glorious. And I'm going to come back bigger and stronger than ever before. and hopefully go on that generational run. Hey there, Impulsive viewer. If you like that clip, check out another one just somewhere around this video screen.